What's good? It's your boy Troy. Welcome to the Knowonecares channel, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Today I want to talk a little bit about dealing with a woman that doesn't listen. Why is this woman not listening to me? Now, I'm talking about a woman that you might be in a relationship with, marriage, long-term situation, and she could be a baby mom, and she doesn't really show you the respect that you deserve. She doesn't listen to your suggestions, even though you know that your suggestions and your your frame of thinking is the best way to go. She doesn't listen. She's all in her mind. She's really delusional. The reason why this video is important, because a lot of men deal with this. I've dealt with this. I've dealt with a situation where I was in a relationship and the female didn't listen to me. In the beginning, she listened to me, but over time, she stopped listening to the things I had to say. She started really defying me. She stopped being in compliance and started being in defiance. So, as a man, we got to understand we're the catalyst that makes, that sets the standard to how people react to us, to if people listen to us, to how we're to how much we're respected. We're the catalyst. We set that. As a man, we're supposed to be leaders. When you're in a relationship or you're dealing with a woman and she don't see you as a leader, and she's not scared of losing you, then she'll start to defy you. So you want to make sure that you have value. We have to stay ambitious as men, stay competitive, stay ambitious, stay on the grind. You'll see me probably a lot on the grind, on the move, because I stay on the move, man, because I want to continue to get money. So you got to continue bettering yourself and self-improving to make yourself valuable, so that you'll be consequential if a female that way, if a female chooses not to listen to what you have to say, then the repercussions will be not having you. Secondly, if she doesn't fear you, if she doesn't believe that you'll leave, then she'll defy you. You have to be willing to let everything go as a man. If you're in a marriage, you have to be willing to leave that marriage. If you're in a relationship, you have to be willing to leave that marriage. As a man, you can't be emotionally attached, over emotionally attached to women and to other things. Even when you meet men and stuff like that, you have to constantly be reevaluating the man around you. Now, I'm not talking about an emotional connection with men. I'm just talking about when you're interacting with men. Because when you're interacting with men, or they're your co-workers, and you feel like they're your friend, they could switch up on you at any time. They could flip out on you at any time. So you want to always stay ready. You want to always be prepared, so that it won't take you by surprise if they switch up on you. Same goes for a woman. If a woman switches up on you, you want to be prepared for that. You never know who might switch up and change up on you. So that's why you got to constantly reevaluate everybody, men and women around you. So your main focus has to be self-improvement and making yourself above average, so people can't take you or leave you. If people can take you or leave you, now you're average, and now you're inconsequential. So that becomes a problem. If you're average, then women will tend to test you and tend to want to defy your orders, right? Or not listen to you. Also, if she doesn't believe that you'll leave her, she'll start to test you. She needs to know that you'll leave at the drop of a dime. That's why you can't be overly emotionally attached to a female. You have to understand, in this world, you can't be afraid to be alone, and that's a lot of the men's problems these days. They're afraid to be by themselves. They're afraid to be alone. And when you're afraid to be alone, people can see that. Women can see that, and they take that as a weakness, and they'll abuse that, because women are the first creatures that can recognize things. They can recognize weakness really fast, and then they can recognize improvement really fast. And if you're a guy showing weakness, she'll punish you. It's in her biology. It's her nature to punish weak men. That's why you look in the court system, child support, alimony. They're going to punish you if you start to, if you're in the beginning of a relationship, everything is good, and then you start to want to be up under her all the time, she'll start to pull back. That's in her biology, right? You as a man need to focus on the grind, focus on self-improvement. Stay focused on that. Let her focus on you. Everything will work out good. Also, if you eliminate yourself from being emotionally attached, then now you can easily make adjustments. You as a man, you have to always be ready to make adjustments, right? So if someone comes in your life and they not doing what they're supposed to do, bam, they out. A dude, that you talking to, that you work with or that you cool with, he starts to defy you. He's not, showing any type of, positive impact on what you're trying to do. Out of here. You got to be able to bring people in and take them out if they need to be, because if you're going to be like a goal-oriented man focused on achieving things, you got to understand that you're going to have to go through a lot of different conditions, situations, people, and conditions and people are subject to change. You can't be attached to change and conditions. You got to be attached to your goal. That's what wise men do. They attach themselves to the end goal, and you stay unattached to the situations around that. That way you can reach that goal. But if you start to get attached to things around that, then you'll start to have a lot of issues and problems, and you won't ever reach your ending spot. So you should stay busy, hit the gym, grind your ass off. And if a female comes in your life, that's a side effect of doing what you're supposed to do, and that's how that's supposed to work. Don't chase women. And if you're dealing with a woman that's not listening to you, you need to understand the things that I said. She believes that you won't leave, number one, or she believes that she can replace you and she can defy you, and there won't be any consequences to losing you. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the Knowonecares channel, man. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm going to try this new video thing in between my jobs while I'm on the grind. Let's get it.